Fortune, pay off. Something is gonna pay off, increase. You could be doing something that seems difficult. It seems like no one has ever done this before in your generation, in your family, in your lifetime. You could be studying a lot. Studying. I feel like you're doing a lot of studying. Like you're studying formulas, maps, timelines, astrology. Seems like you're studying a lot. You're just working up that brain. Putting two and two together, figuring stuff out. You may be someone that loves physics and mathematics, right? Or even English and sciences. So let's see. So the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you seem to be lucky. Or you seem to be lucky though, for some reason, some way. Lucky because you could be gifted. And because you're gifted, it seems like you're lucky. Your gifts sometimes seem like blessings. Right? Where and these type the blessings that come because of your gifts might have made people just, like let's say your gift was learning fast. So while you were going to school, you learned fast. And so some of your classmates felt like, why are you learning so fast? Right? So sometimes your gift was like a blessing, but it was sometimes also like it came across as a curse as well. But your gift was like that because you had to learn how to manage your emotions, lead, balance, have guidance, protection around you as well. So yeah, I feel like you came across as very fortunate. Maybe the way how you were born, maybe the way how you read, how you look, how you speak, maybe your hair type, maybe you had something about you that it came across as you being lucky or favored, blessed. I also feel like you have an energy where anything you touch would multiply, like gold. Like you have a golden touch energy. You could. I'm seeing a healer here, a curse breaker, a seer. In your generation, I feel like some of these gifts are coming back to you now. Maybe some of you have the gift of singing as well. You're gonna find a lot of your gifts, your talents, your abilities coming back around in this time. Because I feel like you were going through a phase of someone lying on you. This is your career reading. It was like a whole phase. It lasted for a while where maybe even you doubted yourself, you isolated yourself, you quarreled with yourself. You felt offended, offensive, a lot. So you are coming out of that phase now. I feel like if this was someone targeting you or trying to send energy your way, that you would feel fear of doing what you want to do or becoming who you want to become. You're going to see it happening back to that person. So you're going to know it's that person who was trying to do it to you. Okay, it could be an ex in some way. Maybe someone was trying to take your power. Maybe someone was trying to swap destinies. Maybe someone was trying to sell your power out to some major people, major groups and organizations that wanted the type of power that you have. Brilliance, skills, gifts, stuff like that. Maybe someone is also researching you, trying to match your data to someone else's data to see what clan you are from or something like that. Something about radiology. Yeah, so they've been studying you, your mind, your body. They study your body, like how you move. Because you walk away, you have a particular walk. It looks like shoo, 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 shoo. Yeah, that's how you walk. 444. Right? They wonder what kind of power you carry. Literally, it's like you're a model and they're watching you walk and they're taking notes. Like, take that note. And your walk is actually like brand new. It's impressive. It's different. It's unique. You have a particular type of walk. I'm seeing you having a lot of increase in your pentacles, inheritance. Your hair could be growing from the roots, strong roots, stronger roots coming in, genes. I feel like with the genes energy, you are redeeming yourself, liberating yourself, taking your power back at this point in time, breaking free, unstoppable kind of energy. So even past snakes, whatever, people are betrayers or whatever, even they have to stand back and admire your growth, your presidential royalty, your success. You could be traveling, okay, you could be like very royal, like wifed up, husband up, or very mature, respected. I'm saying you could be someone that owns banks or like major businesses, or you have family like that. It's possible. It's possible something like that is about to happen, or it could be, or maybe some of your ancestors. It's like some of your ancestors had wealth, like so much of it. You know, like I'm seeing pyramids, just going back to Egypt, and that energy of just a lot of wellness and well-being surrounding one. But I do feel like there came a fight at one point, and that fight was something that was supposed to attack your confidence. You know, it was supposed to weaken you, make you into a snake when you were risen above being a snake. You know, you were no longer a vile, crawly thing down on earth. You transcended out of that. You were no longer in competition. You know, you were no longer partaking in those types of things in your career energy. You were like self-realized is the vibration. You were enlightened, high-end, ascended, glorious is the vibration with the Queen of Diamonds and the Wheel of Fortune. But but maybe you gave your power, in some way. You gave someone access to your energy, right? Because they saw you growing. Look at how you were growing, or still are. Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Pentacles, right? Or let's see. So continue following your heart, though. Four of Cups. All right, yeah. So I'm getting the energy of you just remaining in your heart space. Try not to listen to the doubt, because someone is sorry. Someone knows that they affected your career or your mind. They like made it seem like you were lying. You were not true. People were not supposed to believe in you. You were doing something bad. You were doing something wrong. It was all to like bring you back down to be less than who you've become, so that they could compare themselves to you. But the energies that Most High had already approved you and said, yes, you passed. Yes, you are Victoria. Yes, you are victorious. Most High already done it. So when they started to question you, tell you no, to go back down, to go back to the other level because you did not pass, they were lying. They just wanted to take your... Anywho, I don't want to go dwell in the negative. So let's come back here. Yeah, so continue loving yourself. And you know, going after your dreams. It feels like you're waking up. That's how it feels to me. Waking up and waking up and continuing the journey. All right. I feel like things are going to be okay. Justice, Ace of Swords, Hangman. Right? I feel like you are being protected, defended, protected for the right things to happen for you. Alright, just so you know, anything that was testing you, snakes, karmics, they had the wrong idea about you in some way. Alright, let's see. The twin flame on the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna use this as a confirmation of you overcoming setbacks, etc. Just because now you've learned to retune and come back in balance with yourself. I do still feel the energy of snakes. Some people like trying to send bad energy your way, some way, shape, or form. But it's not really resonating because there's something protective around you right now. Okay? So take it easy. Something about your twin flame, something about your magistrate, your loyalty, your integrity, your honor, respect, self-respect. Your mind is now a place that is for your well-being. You know, your mind is now working with you on your behalf for your betterment. That's where your mind is, your mindset is, your thoughts. Okay? Alright, so we'll see. You're taking back your power. So much love. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you next time, Cancer.